Welcome to Motive, Social Motivation for the Creative Class. I'm your host, Tim Fulton. I'm here with our next featured creative, Brianne Jeanette. Brianne, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Brianne is the lead actress, the producer, does some costume work, does some makeup work, probably does some hair work for an interactive web series that's currently in development and ongoing, The Boyfriend Project.
Yes.
Brianne, tell us first of all a little bit about The Boyfriend Project.
Okay. So The Boyfriend Project is a 12-episode web series that is pretty much shot like a feature. And it kind of follows along the lead character, Viola, on several horrible, horrible dates in her pursuit to find her Mr. One, Mr. Darcy. It is an interactive web series, which makes this unique in that you can watch the web series and then you can go to our website. And as Viola writes her blog entry about the date that she's been on, trying to find a community of people to kind of embrace her bad dates and, kind of agree that dating is horrible. You can actually read the blog entry and then you can write to Viola and Viola writes back to you in character. Other actors also write to you in character, so you can have a one-on-one experience with the whole storyline, and it kind of goes into this personal elongated storyline just for you. So it's a really cool thing that we do. We also have actors who go to events and they are in character and they, kind of promote the web series, but they also promote just improv acting and character acting and things like that. So it's kind of a well-rounded thing.
It's quite a project, and
Yes.
I want to talk about how you got there and sort of how the production is going and what was the inspiration for it. But first, what is your background that led you to this project?
I have absolutely no background in film whatsoever. I'm kind of one of those people where I have tried many hobbies, modeling, hair, dance, theater, all kinds of different things. And every time I feel like I've mastered what I personally feel like is good enough for me, I move on to the next thing. And film has always been this challenging thing that I've always wanted to try. And I've tried a little bit here and there, but I never got to have more of a hands-on. I always just showed up and did what I was told and, acted how I was supposed to if I ever got any small roles. And this was kind of my opportunity to kind of take a huge chunk out of a challenge. And I have definitely reached a challenge, but it's been really fun and been really motivating for me creatively to just kind of make sure that I am constantly pushing myself on a regular basis.
In the introduction of you, I said, you're the star, the producer. I imagine you have some influence over the writing. Talk about how having your hand in multiple parts of a project, how that is that what's exciting for you about this project?
It is exhausting. I am the lead actress, the producer, the executive producer. I do not do any of the makeup. Either the people come in makeup or we have a wonderful makeup artist, on-call makeup artistry, who comes out and does our makeup for us when she can. But I kind of fit in where I can. I created the series, but the director is Sam Javor, and the writer is Nate Zobel, who's an award-winning screenwriter, who's amazing. And we basically just sat down and talked about a film that I wanted to make based on an old relationship and just the craziness of that relationship. And it kind of took a dark path, and it wasn't really what we wanted to do. We wanted to make it a comedy. We want to kind of make light of dating and how hilarious dating is and how in the moment that date sounds horrible and just feels terrible, but then after the fact it's hilarious and like completely this should be made into a thing, this should be made into a book, this should be made here and there. And so we took that idea and Nate kind of ran with it, and he used a few of my personal dating experiences and kind of made his own thing, his own world. And the entire universe that he's created for these characters has been amazing. It's been a real blessing to kind of be part of this storyline that he's created for us. But so I did have a hand in some of the creation of it, but Nate gets total credit for the overall storyline for it. So
If you had to it sounds as though you're much more a facilitator of the project in that the impetus was on you to do it, but you have a director and you have a writer, and this is kind of their thing, and you're making sure that it happens and continues to happen.
I very much wanted to bring everybody together. I know a lot of really talented actors. I know a lot of really talented people in the film industry and other industries. I mean, some of our actors are fellow photographers that I know that wanted to be a part of something that I was doing, and so I was like, we have a part, like come and be in our show. And anybody who was interested, we kind of wanted to embrace them and their enthusiasm and bring them into part of the project. So my whole, I guess, end agenda was to make sure that everybody got together, and we produced this piece of art, whether it was long-lasting, whether it went viral, whether it just kind of stayed in Columbus. Regardless, everybody got to meet each other. Everybody got to kind of expand on their acting capabilities. And we've got a lot of really talented people who are primarily in theater that haven't been able to do film work before. And so we've given them a chance to be on film and have, footage for their reels if they wanted to continue that. And the cool thing about the web series is it's done by seasons. We have 12 episodes for this season, and then next season will be another 12 episodes. And I am not the lead for the second season. The second season, we give somebody else the lead role, and then I become a background character. And you can continue to follow along my storyline, but I'm kind of secondary. You find out about my dating life kind of over dinner when everybody's just talking and commiserating over, this or that. But we give other people, we pass the torch. We give other people a chance to be on the screen and have their moment. And so that's been really fun. That's been really cool to just kind of push everybody a little bit more and give them opportunities that they may not have had otherwise.
Now, you're still in the first season right now,
yes,
right?
We are still in production.
Are you still filming the first season?
Yes, we film every weekend, brutally, Fridays and Saturday nights, Saturday mornings, Saturday afternoons, and those are the only days that we film. So we have between 8 to 10 minutes episode, and those are the only days that we are able to film, with some weekdays every now and then. So we're trying to fit in all of this filming within a 4-month period. And the script actually just got done. I brought up the concept to Nate, and it's one of our favorite stories to tell. I brought up the concept to Nate over coffee one night, and within a week, he had the first pilot episode completely written, all the characters had made. He's got everything, ready to go. And every week from that point on until mid-November, he had the entire first season written. He was so excited about it, and we were so excited about reading it. It was fantastic. It was a present every time he sent an email. And so we had the entire first season done by January. And so we were ready to start, casting. And for a film project that doesn't pay anybody, it's all on trade. It's all, people who want to come out and be a part of the thing. We had over 70 people come out and audition. People who drove from 3 hours away and stood in line for hours and everything just to audition for small parts or larger parts for a show. And that was just amazing to see that there was that much enthusiasm for something that we've got going on. And we have pretty much stuck to people from Columbus. We do have a few people who ended up getting parts that are out of state, and they're phenomenal. They drive all this way just to come and hang out with us for a few hours and eat food all day, and it's great. But yeah, sorry.
So no, you're good. What challenge? I mean, other than the fact that it must be, because I imagine most of the cast has day jobs, and that's part of the reason why you're filming Friday night, Saturday morning, Saturday night, Sunday morning. What, other than that grueling process, what other challenges have you discovered in terms of venue selection, in terms of getting those people that have committed to show up actually showing up? Like, because I know a lot of times with this event, and certainly with projects that I've been a part of in the past, you need all of it there. You need all of it to to get it done. Have you experienced those challenges? Are you, and how have you overcome them, or how have you sort of triaged them?
I don't know if it's that we're really lucky or that everyone that we've pulled together just really loves the project, but we have not had any problems.
You don't have any problems.
Everybody shows up. In fact, everybody shows up earlier than I do. I'm usually the latest one on the set. Everyone else is ready to go. Everyone's really excited. I show up at 9 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday just going, I hate life. And they're like, oh, we're so pumped. We're doing this. The venues have been great. Venues have opened up their doors. We had rehab Tavern just opened up their doors for us on Saturday morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, and the bartender is there, and she's excited, and she's watching everything, and she's into it, and I'm just like, this is amazing. Everybody's been super, super supportive, which has been kind of the most amazing thing to me, is how everyone has kind of come together, whether they're directly a part of the project as an actor or, on the crew, or they're just people who go, yes, film here. Scully's let us film there. I mean, the Dress will let us film there. Everybody has been, just completely welcoming and having us there.
What advice? Congratulations on having absolutely no problems.
Thank you. Might jinx us.
Yeah, knock on wood, of course. But so there are a lot of moving pieces and parts to a project like this. Are there any recommendations you have for somebody who's embarking on a project like this in terms of, I know I've spoken with Alternative Fashion Mob a couple of times, and there's just so many things that it's like, staying on top of it. What, in terms of project management standpoint, what recommendations do you have to sort of keep the project going? And is it, can I just put words in your mouth?
Sure.
I mean, is it sort of, planning everything out ahead of time, or is it doing that and being agile in changing things if plans change, or is it truly okay, what are the changing needs of the individuals involved in the project, and how do we facilitate them?
My advice would be, if you have an idea that you want to bring to life, regardless of what that idea is, whether it's a photo shoot, whether it's a brand new company that you want to launch, whether it's a web series, whatever it is, do it. If you have passion for it, it'll happen. It's amazing. I have witnessed this time and time again, that if you have passion for something and you have a drive and you have direction and you kind of know where your end goal is, there are so many people who will line up willing to help you because they just want to see your vision through and they want to be part of that vision. So that's I think my favorite part of all of this is that I think it's the passion of, my passion brought everybody together and said, I have no acting experience whatsoever. I want to be the lead. Let's do this. Here's all the reasons why this is going to be great. Here's all the things that I'm willing to do to help us get here. And
here are all the things that could go terribly wrong.
We don't talk about that.
Oh, that's the scene. So I think maybe that's the... Let's try. I'm going to take this nugget away. Is the it's not only the go do it, it's the belief that you can go and do it.
Absolutely. The passion and the belief and the positive. Like, there are some days where I come home and I'm just like, oh my God, I have to film tomorrow. My life is so busy. All this stuff is going on. But then when I show up on set, everything changes. My mood changes. Everything changes. And I'm pumped. I'm excited to be with everybody. And we have a small skeleton crew. So we only have 3 or 4 people that are on set every time that we shoot. It's very small. It's not the whole cast. We do have about 20 people on the cast and crew, a little over. We're going to shoot in 30 different locations. It's a very ambitious project. A lot of people probably think that we're absolutely crazy, but everybody still shows up. In terms of management, I'm really not the best one to ask because I always try and change things, but I think being flexible and remembering that everybody who is part of the project is doing it out of their own time. They're taking their own time to come out. They're spending their own gas money. They're taking time out to read the script, to be part of it, to help network, to help bring it to life. And we're asking them that favor. So if they have something come up, if we need to change a date, we work with them. We never get upset about it. And everybody's really excited to film, and they want to get it done. They want to see the project actually come out. Because that's been a problem I've noticed with a lot of Columbus filmmaking is they start a project, but they don't finish it, or they don't put it out. And we want, as a group, I think, to come together and bring this completely to life and see it finished and see it put on out on YouTube, which is where it will be broadcast. And so we work with everybody as we can. We do have a tight shooting schedule. It is pretty much religiously every Friday night, every Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, and Saturday night. But we give breaks. We're all friends. We all make friends with each other. So it keeps everybody kind of glued together and really interested in the project.
Cool. We're going to show a quick montage of some footage from the Boyfriend Project, and then I think we're going to bring up some of the actors. Some of you have contributed. Thank you. Some of your best/worst.
Worst dating experiences.
Worst dating experiences.
Yep.
And you'll introduce them, I hope, when they come up here.
And the whole concept of that was we took real world experiences that either we have gone through or the writers have gone through or the writers' friends have gone through, and we took those ideas and we brought them to life. So we wanted to show kind of how to do that on a more one-on-one level with something that you could, kind of identify with as they are your stories, and bringing them to life so that you can see how easy of a process it is to really take an idea that you have and bring it to life full force.
All right, let's play this. I apologize for the lighting. It's going to be a little bit washed out, but we do what we can with the resources we have available. Allow. The Boyfriend Project.
Thank you.
Shall we bring your improvisational actors up to the stage?
Yes, so we have Eric Noller, Nicole Endicott, and Chris Hudson.
I'm going to hand this off to you, sir.
Thank you.
Are you taking mine? I could take yours. You want mine? Okay, here, you take this one.
All right, so you guys went through and wrote down some wonderful date stories. And going through to make that into a scene is what we're going to do for you today. I'm going to give you a little backstory. Don't worry if you put your names. I changed them. Everything happened. And let's see what you guys came up with as far as stories that we could use for the future. So here we go. So I went on this one date one time, and the guy went through and he'd been asking me out forever. And I go through and I'm like, okay, that's great. That's wonderful. So he goes through and he takes me to this really, really expensive restaurant. I'm thinking this is going to go great. And so we sit down and I'm like, oh yeah, it's going to be wonderful. How's it going?
It's going good.
Oh, that's great. Thanks for asking me out. I mean, this place
I've been
is so...
trying forever. I'm just glad you said yes.
Here I am. So, you want to order? Look at the menu? Get some food?
Just hold on. I gotta take this call really quick. Just really quick. It's just an emergency. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, Mom, it's me. It's Phil. Hey.
He talked with his mother the entire date.
No, Mom, this is real. I swear. This is happening right now. You know I can't afford something like that. Mom, yes, I made sure I let the dog out beforehand. Yes. I am so sorry. It's Mom.
And then he decided not only was that enough for him, he was going to go through and have some interesting things to say to the wait staff.
So how much is tax here in this particular restaurant? And also, do gratuity, is it added or is it a suggestion? How does this all work?
And then the bill comes.
Hey, as you can see, I have nothing but notes in my pocket. I have no money, so I think I left it out in the car.
Oh, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and wait here, and you can go to the car and get it back, okay?
Okay.
Worst date ever, right? Right? Am I right? So you'd think it would go from there, but no, we have more, thanks to you guys.
So there it was, the date I've always wanted. Everything was going great. She had a great smile. We had some real chemistry. And then the texts started coming in.
I'm sorry. I have to take this. You know, it's a little annoying, but...
No worry. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, sexy pot. What you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm out on a date. I mean, I thought we broke up. I don't really know what to say to you about this.
Sounds important.
Totally.
See, I'm also on a date, but it sucks. And Tinder's not happening tonight, so how about if I join? How about if I come join?
That would be really nice. I mean, we're at Brothers Drake. It's a nice time and stuff like that, but maybe we could meet up like afterwards or something. That would be a little weird.
You want another drink?
Here's the
Sure.
thing. I love Brothers Drake, and I'm going to come crash our date.
Oh. So let's just not pretend we know anyone else here. They're all strangers, right? Right? Yeah. No,
Hey,
Hi.
Hi.
how's it going?
It's going good.
Oh, you look fabulous.
Oh, you're hungry. Okay, all right. What?
He feels mighty strong.
Yeah, he's
I work
my
out a gate.
date. What happened to your date?
I left her to come to your date. I thought we went over this already.
You're gonna embarrass him.
Hey. So, I like your smile. It's nice.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I like her smile better.
No, but like yours. Here's the thing. This place is nice, but let's have a three-way.
Yeah, that really happened to someone. Can you believe that? For real. But for our last one of the evening, though, this one was my personal favorite.
Oh,
so
it
we
was my
saved it
favorite,
for last.
too.
Yeah.
So I decided to help a friend out. I was going to go out with a friend of a friend, something casual, something nice. So I walk up and I introduce myself. Go, hi, how you doing?
Oh my God, I can't believe I'm seeing you again. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, it's been so long.
I don't remember her at all. So I decided to do the gentleman thing and say, oh, it's great to see you two. It seems like forever. And then I proceed to open the door for her.
You opened the door for me? That is the nicest thing anyone has ever done for me in my whole life.
Apparently, this is a lost art.
Oh my gosh, you're such a gentleman. You're the man of my dreams.
Oh, boy. So we decided to go into PD Goliath's barbecue, and then she introduced me to some people.
So this is my mom, and this is my dad, and this is my grandpa. He's over here. Say hi, Gramps.
Hey.
Won't he fit right in?
You shake like a bitch.
That really happened. Can you believe that? So thank you guys for sharing your stories with us.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Check the Boyfriend Project.